Hey everyone, I've got a really cool tool for you that records the screen and your voice at the same time. It's got so many uses, and best of all, it is free. You don't have to log in or sign up. Even though that's an option that pops up, you just click launch the free recorder and the recorder will pop up. It's going to give you a whole bunch of other messages. Always just click yes for whatever. Allow everything, allow the microphone, allow screencast-o-matic, and you'll be set to record everything that is on your screen. The example I'm going to show you today is using screencast-o-matic to teach somebody how to use a website and also to narrate a PowerPoint. Let's launch that free recorder and get started. So it does take a little bit for the recorder to launch, but once it does, you'll have the options box will pop up. You'll have the option to make sure your voice is recording. You'll also want to make sure you click on either webcam or the screen. You can also do both if you want it to capture the screen and a picture of you. But for this, we're just going to do screen, so you're only going to see what is on my screen. After you've chosen how you want to display, whether you want the screen or the webcam or whatever, you need to notice that your maximum recording time is 15 minutes. If you want more than that, just put the screencast-o-matic into iMovie and then record a second one or a third one or however long you want your recording to be. Underneath where it's talking about the time, you can change the size of the window, so if you want a bigger window or smaller window. And the dashed lines around the window will show what is in your screen, so you want to make sure that it's everything you want shown is inside of these dashed lines. Next thing you want to pay attention to is the microphone. You want to make sure that the voice bar is green. If it's yellow or red, it's probably too high. And then you can select your input source. We're just using the built-in microphone. Pay attention to that microphone bar, make sure it's green, and if it's red, you're probably talking too loudly. So just something to think about. So let's say I wanted to teach somebody how to use Schoology. I would use screencast-o-matic to do that, and I would tell them to go to the website here, and I can use my mouse and use this as a cursor and go to the website. And then let's say I want to show them where your classes are. So I'm talking and I'm hovering over all these options. And then here are your classes. So it's really useful if you want to teach somebody how to do something online. It's also really nice if you want to narrate a PowerPoint, like if a student is absent and you want to make sure you have everything ready to go. So I can tell them about the date and the weather and teach them what all these things mean. I can tell them what I want them to do with this at home. Maybe I want them to watch the video. I can just talk about everything, whatever is on my screen, if they need directions or if they want me to say what this is. This is good for a flipped classroom too, because they're not just reading it, they're able to hear you say it. And so it helps those learners who need to hear it. Those are a couple ways that I use screencast-o-matic. One is to give people directions on how to do things on a website. You might have seen the setting up your gradebook. I use screencast-o-matic to make that. And another one is to narrate PowerPoints if I have students who are absent, or just I like to put these on my Schoology page so kids can go back and watch them if they need to review.